detail, the better, lads.
Yeah.
That's the one. So if you see positioning, mark it up as best you can. Obviously, if you're a little bit concerned as to whether your markings are accurate or not, then just ask either Sunny or Watts to double check for you. Cross-reference it, work as a team, make sure everything's accurate, because everything you give me will be going to the higher-ups, and if they're wrong and the plan gets fucked up because of you guys, then yeah, that's your own fault.
Yeah.
What do we do if we get a T1?
Oh, what, sorry?
What do we do if we get a T1?
Hopefully we don't, but if we do, Sunny does have the ability to pack some people up and sort them out.
I'll do my best, Wolf.
I was just speaking to Sunray. I'm not really comfortable going above the 06 Northing, as that AA net apparently will engage me.
Yeah, that's cool. Plan generally is to come across this route here, McCarthy, and then we're gonna hey-ho.
What's that?
You come across this positioning along this line.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna hey-ho.
Oh, you heal it? Okay. Roger.
Yeah, we're halo jumping.
Hey-ho.
Well, sorry, hey-ho
Yeah,
jumping.
yeah. Just join my group.
On the back of one of us.
Alright.
Cool. Unless there's any additional questions from you guys, sort yourselves out, get your radio net checked, make sure you're all good to go, and yeah, just fucking herringbone back up over on the location there.
What radio frequency on?
Roger. 8-1, mate.
Roger that.
You sure you're in our group?
Underwood.
Send it.
Regarding the medical side, Jonas said there was a kit for us to grab. Is that active tonight, or we just working with what we got?
Do we have a medic?
Yeah, Hall's your... sorry, fucking Wolf's your medic.
Yeah.
Right, bear with...
He's not on mine.
I have...
It's fine.
Ready check 33.3.
Basic...
yeah, I believe...
5x5.
Alright.
Wonderful stuff. Are we able to get a load of the mert boxes put down for the the guys that have got the mert knowledge, please?
Can we say that?
What?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sonny has the same exact thing I have, so it's okay.
Yeah, he's
additional, can I be an arse and ask for some altitude watches as well, please?
Yeah, I'll put some the.
Hey, Sonny, you want me to join Charlie?
The fucking parachute box.
Wunderbar, thank you, you're good, sir.
Yeah.
You are?
Alright, go blue.
6, yeah.
Yeah, so mine and Mikhail's is 50, and obviously Sunray and our individuals.
Request 3.
Okay, yeah, I'll just, if I need to get contact, yeah, I'll use 52.6.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
I have a phone.
You have a signal?
No.
No.
Yeah. This is gonna be fun. Yeah.
Fucking kit called again. The multiple first aid kit. Yeah, I think we need an M-pack. Yeah, M-pack. Like too much kit. What do you mean? What the fuck are you buying in? Like, I don't want to be scrolling for 4 years. Yeah. Just M-pack aim roll we need. Yeah. Yeah, sweet. I'll grab some extra M-pack. Actually, there should be 10 packs in the M-pack.
Right, gentlemen. Because there's such a small fucking team, what I'll do for you guys as ICs, I'll call out when we're jumping. I'll let you guys number off. So, Watts, if you want to take over on that and just count numbers, you be the last one out of the plane, and then just let me know when you are all out.
Yeah.
Cool, lovely stuff. Hello.
Hi. Are you proofed up?
Yeah, all good. I have just put down a marker on the flight plan for Juliet marker, so you guys, you can jump out at that point or whenever you see fit.
Yeah. In terms of markings around the LZ, I've done that. Is that kind of what you were looking for? Or...
Yeah, that works.
It's just number off here.
It's
Crawford
like
one.
entirely down to yourself. It may need to change
Got that.
last minute if you see enemies on that
Up
position as
two.
well. But yeah, just as I said, as you see
Wolf
fit,
3.
see stealthy.
I'm gonna go
My
get
Sonny.
it because I'm not
Yeah.
taking off, by the way.
I'm not
Yeah, Wolf, you're
too
3.
happy with the flipping lack of cloak.
Yeah, I was hoping it was going to be a lot darker.
Are you on
Sonny will be
5-0 as
4,
well?
and then Zizi, you're 5.
Ready to check 5-0?
Yeah,
Cool. Wonderful.
right, my lads are briefed and ready.
Cool, as are mine.
Yeah,
McGuffey, you on it? Bum 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 bum.
Sonny,
In actual fact, we're going to drop out a little bit later.
and you're going to be 4th on jump.
Yeah, on jump. Yeah, Rog.
I don't know where it is.
Fucking, what is his name?
NATO users.
Sweet.
IED, Papa 1-5, Mr. Trevor.
Good check.
Asked and answered on that one. Out.
No, it's because I didn't say I'm
Rossi.
eating my food.
Rossi, if you
What?
Yep.
Do you think it's a good idea just to hop on Whisper anyway and just talk over radio?
Yeah, I'm just going to keep on talking for now, but yeah, pretty much as soon as we're out the aircraft, just swap onto Whisper. Especially because if we hit the ground, there might be enemy on the ground drop zone, so better be safe than sorry.
I don't know, you got pro.
Well, I got time for a quick fag before we start, man.
Yeah, go for it.
2 minutes.
Roger. Flinders and Sunny, there are shit behind the in the boxes behind me.
Yeah, we've done it. All sorted.
Wunderbar.
I think at least.
Cool. There will also be some fucking altimeter watches somewhere. Just make sure you got one of them.
Technically, they're more tactical.
Any more spare ammunition? Any
You up?
extra smoke grenades and stuff?
Maybe some in here.
Oh, I've also realised that
I think I'm just going to sling mine just in case.
you know the packing vest?
Yeah.
So you found the the elevator.
McNabb showed it to me.
Are we able to get just a couple of smoke grenades?
No, fuck, no, what else you want?
Oh no, tell me about it. Ding!
I'll get your books.
Don't worry about the brain rot elevator.
Yeah,
fucking
and then we all have the same level.
M-Fac, yeah, I got it all.
Thank you, good sir. Flinders, smoke grenades if you need them. Gentlemen, smoke grenades box has just been placed down if you want a few extras.
Yeah, grab some extra lads just in case.
Yep.
I'm gonna dump my grenade.
Fucking at least they're prepared to not fucking ND fucking explosives.
That's why I threw away my grenade.
Fantastic.
We play a 1. It doesn't look like a civilian though.
Yeah, it's not. Right, gentlemen, get parachutes, right side box. Signing off long range. Signing off long range.
Okay.
Okay.
How do I open my altimeter?
Altimeter is literally just your watch button. Press O.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
But just obviously deploy the parachute as soon as we jump out. Someone's gonna fuck her up, ain't they? Wonder who it will be.
Come here. Hold still.
Hey, if you gotta justify it, we already know.
Where is?
I'm tacking him, don't worry.
What?
You're done.
Bruh.
Yeah.
You know how it's set up?
Under our medical plans on.
Who did that?
What altitude are you going to, McCarthy, for us to jump?
I'll try
Don't
2.5.
worry, bro. I got your fucking medical bullshit sorted.
We're gonna try, yeah. We'll try 2.5. See how high we can get, really. What would you prefer?
I'm trying to remember what the fucking drop distance is. I think 3 may be okay.
Yeah, I think it's 400 you open that, isn't it?
No, we're doing hey-ho. Sorry, halo. No, hey-ho, it is hey-ho. Higher altitude opening.
Roger. Well, we'll try for 4. We'll just see how high we get before it starts to limit out.
Yeah, generally Angel's good, so we'll work with Angel if we can.
Do I have 2 minutes?
4.
Quickly run to the shop, which is literally across the road.
You will have
Get in the chiller.
jump in a chinny. It takes a while to get to elevation anyway.
I'm ready when you are anyway.
Cool. Mikhail?
Yes, man.
Would suggest potentially dropping out and then trying to lose all altitude around here, just because of the terrain you got around you.
Okay, copy that.
So we want to be probably pulling around Seven.
No, so you want to pull your chute here, but drift slightly until around here, when you can then just drop a little bit more and circle round.
Ah, yeah, got you.
Because if you hit the ground too fast, you will break your legs and potentially die as well.
Yeah. Right.
I need to drink quite a lot, actually.
It's the elevator music.
Fucking elevator.
From here.
The fucking CinemaSins ding fucking gets me every time. I was taking a drink just now and I nearly fucking died from that.
Everyone good to mount up, McCarthy?
Yep.
Cool. Mount up when you're ready, boys.
Yeah, mouse safe and
Mount up when you're ready, boys. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Come on, second, let's load up.
Oh, is that the fucking elevator music?
Yep.
Oh,
Jungle's in. What's up, Tucson again?
Romeo.
You're Romeo.
Why is this something
Romeo all in.
I see a moving hat.
Roger.
Now we're all in. No.
Oh. No, not yet, not yet.
There's always one person.
There we go. Are we in, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, we are now. Yeah. Wait, with these shoots, can't we just static line out of this rather than...
Later.
I don't think we're going to be able to actually direct, Yeah, these are the static lines.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
There are a load of steerable powers.
We're going to have to swap that. Take a steerable parachute from the inventory, gentlemen. And we'll see if there's enough in there.
Probably. You just got back with, go into your inventory, swap your parachute out for a steerable one. Roger.
3
4 in the
a.m.
morning and it's white as hell.
The weather's supposed to change, but I might help you.
Right, confirm everyone has got a steerable parachute.
Yep. Roger. Yep. Roger.
Yeah.
Cool. Final request on it then. Has anyone not got a steerable parachute? Glad.
I've got one now.
Oh god.
Oh, we're so fucked.
So, a little bit of a hint for everyone. When you pull your parachute, you're not diving straight to the ground. You're going to just tap your pull back button gently, just so you get a lot of distance out of the altitude. When you get quite far into your actual shoot, the distance, that's when you want to start going downwards. Obviously, Juliet, you're going to have towns and things underneath you, so make sure you're doing yours quite late on, but also make sure you're not getting too much speed when you get close to the ground, or you can and will break your legs or die.
Silly question, but I've not got the get out option for the jump.
Yeah, just double tap V for Victor.
Double tap V.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roger.
What's that a strobe light done? There's a blue light flashing there.
Bill McCarthy, do you feel at home yet flying in fucking circles?
Yeah, it's really good fun. This is like what you do when you want to hold them patterns around a fucking objective, basically.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
welcome
shit.
back. Just wait till they ask you to do a fucking I-star in the damn thing.
Oh yeah, I think co-pilot's not happening.
Exactly.
Romeo, just to confirm with you guys as well, I've made dots along the route. Make sure you're trying to hit each of the dots to make sure you're going in the right direction, because your map is going to be an arse to look at while you're in the airfield, in the parachute.
Yep, seen.
Roger.
Seen.
I'll try and make some for you as well, Julia.
Rise on.
Oh, cool, lovely stuff. The cow's way ahead of me.
Is it just me or is time going faster in this? Look at your watches. I don't think seconds go that fast.
He's there by the time we're on the ground.
Diablo 3000 the Airborne.
Yeah, 3K is good.
Run up. Red light.
Romeo, prep to jump. Remember, mouse wheel to open up your parachute once you jumped out.
Good luck.
Romeo, go.
Go, go.
Romeo is all out. Over.
Roger that, good stuff. Start heading north, slowly tapping W to get small amounts of incremental speed while not losing your altitude. Ooh, ooh, big lag. What we got around? I'm like a bird, I wanna fly away. Be advised, Romeo 8-1, when you arrive at the green dot, you can start dropping your altitude, as we're still roughly around 1400. Area of landing is just within them trees. Romeo 81, be advised, LZ has got a bunker on it. Try and land on the most northern part of this tree line and dive into the trees as quick as you can. Alternatively, if you or any of the guys feel like you can risk it, feel free to try and land on the train tracks. On the ground, radio check, over. Be advised, RVR1 has been adjusted for our meetup after landing. Papa 15 on the ground. Up. Morning.
Hello.
Just making sure all your guys are good, yeah?
Yep, everybody's hit the ground. Nobody has died.
Cool, lovely stuff. Because that's one thing I didn't forget. I forgot to mention. Don't clip the parachute into trees.
Almost.
Cool. I did notice a bunker position on our float down. So what we're going to do is, if we move over to that northern side around rough grid 144069, try and get eyes on that bunker and see if we can find out what's inside that bunker. And then we'll skirt around to its east and start heading south. Then we'll try and get eyes out this general area from here.
Yeah.
Cool, lovely stuff.
Everyone's yeah.
Lovely. On your move then, gentlemen.
Yeah. Section listening, we're going to be moving off just to our southeast. Let's move. Yep. Let's move. Whoever's at all front of all back, just get off. Stop at the edge of the line.
What formation you want?
Remember to try and keep eyes out around us as well. Obviously, being a small team, we want to get defensive positions.
Juliet, back on station.
Welcome. Radio check. Okay. Up.
Safe landing.
Yeah, mate. We almost landed on a checkpoint. Not a checkpoint, a bunker. But quick manoeuvre, managed to save that.
Yeah, Roger. If you reference our side of the AO, now we've got some initial markers down from our entry.
Rog, good stuff. Up. Would suggest for you and your guys, I'm going to give my guys the same as well, because it's relatively light. If they see anyone, instantly get belt buckles and try and crawl away, but on the off chance, I'd probably, depending on how far the enemy are, stay where you are and hopefully they pass.
Yeah, Roger.
Got eyes on the bunk due east.
Roger that.
Yeah, there's only one enemy there that I can see at this point.
Cool. I mean, I did see a vehicle in there as well.
Yeah, and a
so
Vic.
what we'll do is try and get as much information on it from here as we can. Once we're done here, we'll scout around, move around to the southern sides a little bit, not closer, but try and get eyes on from around here somewhere. See if we can find anything out from there. Basically, just skirting around, trying to find what we can find in this position, and then once we're done here, with what we can and what we've got, we'll move off to a new location. As I said, we'll probably go down here somewhere and try and get eyes out this way.
Yep, so just confirm you want us kind of here?
Yeah, so feel free to use a little bit of initiative, but we'll push down and bring ourselves in this southern area to see if we can get eyes on it and mark stuff up. From there, we'll go 2-1-2, and we'll see if we can get stuff eyes out to the south, east here. I've already said to Sunny, but just make sure you're also rotating your guys, keep them happy, keep them getting eyes out, but at the same time defending you, because if we have a patrol walk through here, we need to know before being wandered onto.
Yeah.
Cool, lovely stuff.
Yeah.
Cool, on your go again then.
Section, where to move. We are going to be heading south to a secondary location to observe. Where to move.
Just so you guys are aware as well, if we do spot contacts before they spot us and they're patrolling nearby, belt buckles instantly. Hopefully they'll walk past. If we move, it may trigger them, but we'll have to we'll see what happens with how far away they are to how we react. Be aware, vehicles driving down the MSR.
We're just going to rush it.
Would suggest a in the bushes road crossing. So keep someone in the bush rather than on the road.
Yeah. You got that? Yeah, I can see anybody in the back vehicle, just the driver.
I'll cross after you. Crossing. Audio helicopter southwest. Be advised, helicopter is currently behind trees. Should be able to continue crossing road and get your team together. Up. Right. It's taking off. There we go, it's moving away. Right, we can start moving. Start heading south. It was dropping off something or hovering somewhere south of us. We'll try and get our eyes on that helo mark.
Yeah.
Cool, we should be able to move at crouch, just keep an eye on it.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody keep me updated on top. I couldn't see him on map.
Might be taking off. Get down, taking off. Be aware helicopters are active in the area. We got one doing a lot of resupplies near us.
Roger, boss. We got the drones helicopters anyway.
Roger.
Caesar, if you want to get us ready to head to the helo marker, I'm just going to take a quick look with one of the bots at the bunker again and see anything else.
Just be aware there is a little house there of some sort, so we need to try and keep an eye on that too. There.
Honestly, I would just like to move around it instead, but...
Say it again?
I would like to move around instead, but...
Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, we can get an eye out from here or on this high point, and then if we can't get any eyes in there, we can try and sneak round or around this way.
Where is Sopopia? Roger, go to Hill Market 214, then can I take a look and gander at the house that's open right before the Hill Market?
Yep. Section, let's move.
Section start off bearing 130.
Section stepping off.
Zero, Mr. Juliet, Mr. Owen.
I think I heard shots, but it might be my imagination.
Send it.
Be advised, markers around Resistance Town are going down as
I
black,
think it is,
just
mate.
with
my
not
bad.
knowing their current disposition at this time.
Roger that. Try and keep it relatively concise as you can. Clear up some trash markers as well, like the red dots that you put down originally for landing, just so when I do eventually transfer the information
Anyone have
across, it's easy for me to ping up what it is. Hello?
Negative 2 dense forest.
Okay, let's keep rotating.
I can vaguely see the roof through the trees, but...
A-firm, same here.
Stepping off again.
Romeo 8-1, be advised I have got confirmation there are some enemy combatants inside the building through the windows, over.
Section listening, we have confirmed enemy combatants inside the building, over. Section, just where you are, me and Crawford are heading forward to get better eyes on the position, over. Raj. Got eyes on post movement out to the northwest of the house, over. Shots fired. Enemies are alerted. They're kind of patrolling the exterior of the house. Got eyes on any movement patrolling around the perimeter of the house. Were alerted 1 second ago, not at this time, over.
Roger that. If that's the case, you can confirm that there's more than a fire team's worth of infantry there. Pull back if they are not currently engaging, over. Additional, when you're able to, give me a status of Kazam from the scouting party if they were shot or not, over.
We received no fire, so everything's good.
If pull back when you're ready then. Up.
Pulling back now. Only 1 times infantry confirmed patrolling the building. Over.
Roger that. If we need more confirmation on it, feel free to send a 2-man team to the southern side trees, rough grid square 146 break 059. See if you can get eyes on from that angle, and you can break the other half of your team off to the fields northeast. Over. Additional, use me if you need to get more bulk on you boys. Out.
Section listen in. Wolf and Hut, you're with myself and Sunny. We are moving to observation point 1 and observation point 2. Hut, you are with Sunny. Wolf, you're with myself. Wolf will be heading to 2. The other 2, you head to 1.
What about, are we holding tight here, Watch?
Yeah, hold tight.
Roger that.
You are the FRV, so if it hits the fan, I'll need you on support.
Roger.
I've left 2 guys as part of the FRB. See?
Cool. Just so I know whereabouts, as I can't see your markers.
Let me just quickly.
Just do a quick survey.
On the...
When ready, we're good to step off.
There, yeah. Oh.
That's a bit forward of them, but that's roughly them.
Okay. I'll hold myself around here then, so something like that.
Yeah.
Cool. Roger that. Okay, so he's actually on that circle almost.
Got a one-time spotter on the balcony on the northeastern side of the house.
Rog. Yep, spot a scene.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118,
vehicle heard southeast.
Yep, heard.
Zero, Juliet, message for.
Send it.
Be advised, helicopters flown over our current position now, just outside of the Resistance Held town. Locals have engaged us. We've not been dicked just yet, but we're remaining cautious.
Sunny and
Roger,
do you want to drop
that
off here?
sounds like resistance
dropping
then
off.
may be of value to us in the future.
Keep an eye to the
for
south,
the
mate, so we've got
sake
eyes if that vehicle's approaching.
I would probably say start wrapping up the resistance town and start moving off to other locations. Over.
Roger, we are trying to move across to POI 2 at this point.
Roger that. Out.
Crawford Caesar, be advised, the spotter is facing north, so just watch yourself.
Yeah, Roger. We can now hear the vehicle coming in.
Yeah. Right, truck travelling east to west on the road. Watts?
It's an MBT.
MBT?
Yep, we're going firm.
Looks like T80 or something.
Yeah, I believe it's T8 it's past us. The crew were turned out. Just remember that, please.
Say again.
The crew was turned out, remember it.
Rog.
We can still hear the vehicle, so it's like a turnaround.
Yeah, it's possibly coming
It's
up to
heading
this
north.
house.
It's heading north up the road.
Be advised, MBT
visual, but
may
it
be
certainly
heading
sounds like it's pushing on
towards
towards that
the
house.
town that we're currently scouting. If it is, we'll pull back from this position and start moving to the
Visual now,
location
visual
to
now.
my Oscar.
Eyes on.
Say again, over.
Be advised, MBT does have infrared, so if it is in that town, which is what it sounds like, start putting guys back. We'll mark it up and have to continue moving to other locations. Over.
Movement in the house.
Sunny, we're pulling back to that tank has infrared and we are somewhat exposed here.
Rog, yeah.
We have infantry leaving the building towards the vehicle. Gate open. Looks like entering the vehicle.
Rog, how many bots?
I have eyes on one leaving the building, one on the turret. That's all I can see at the minute.
Rog.
One time infantry leaving the building and entering a vehicle, one time's already on the turret, over.
Roger that. Anything distinguishable about the man, or is he just infantry bod number 1, over?
Any more info about person entering the vehicle, over?
Lost sight, mate.
What what type of uniform? Anything special with it, Crawford?
Hang fire, hang fire. We have them now entering the gates again towards the building. I don't know if they were just relaying information.
The person is now re-entering the building.
Just went back into the building. No further movement from
Roger that. For this moment in time, I would suggest probably moving off from this position due to time constraints and also quite a lot of other places to start scouting as well.
On the Arma, can I get a good visual?
Yeah, we're pulling ourselves back now. It's just we're a bit observed, so slow movement.
Roger that. We will move when you're able to off to the northeast and start scouting over that open field. See if we can spot anything as our next target to spot. Over.
Understood. Over.
2 on the turrets.
Over. Out.
Okay, lads, bit of intel. Next target is supposed to be a spotter. We'll be moving off to the northeast of this position to go find him once we all regroup. Over.
Raj.
Guys, the vehicle has now moved off. Still in earshot, but no visual.
Vehicle has now left the building towards the main road. Over.
Roger that. AFOM, if you and your guys believe they are safe to start moving, start pulling off to the east, I'll set up new marker for us to start heading towards. Over.
Back on the building. That may have been who come down. Relayed information.
Negative. He's not in his last position.
Roger. Is it rally point?
We can see at least a crew of 3 in MBT as there was 2 on the turret.
Crawford and Caesar, if you want to start pulling towards your southeast and regroup with us. Over.
Roger.
Confirm RV2, yeah.
Confirm. Over.
Thank you. Holding east.
Sounds like a heli. Belt buckles.
Yep, get down.
fast choppers moving.
Fast movers.
Both.
2 times fast mover, yeah.
2 helis, 2 jets.
2 attack helis by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Zero Juliet message.
Send it over.
Currently on position, just waiting for the airborne assets to move.
Military, I'm seeing a lot of con block assets being used. Have you noticed that?
At the moment, we're getting a spattering of locations where the enemy are currently set up. I think you are getting the most of the bulk, but try and mark up what you can anyway. Over.
I think you've misunderstood my point there. The point being is this isn't the kit they should be using. This is all Russian-backed equipment.
Got you. Yeah, intel that we did have on the Warno was that they would have Russian stuff. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on. Keep eyes out for any equipment changes as well. Over.
Roger.
Hello. Okay, lads, that was 2 attack helis, 2 jets moving east to west over our RBR 2.149 break 060. Any further notes?
Rog.
Cool. So, plan is from here we want to see what we can see off into this northeastern side. I got a feeling this is a potential enemy location. Maybe a compound of some sort. Maybe here as well, but we'll have to get some eyes on. But yeah, to start off with, we'll see what we can see in this field. If we can see any more bunker positions, find out what's happening here, and then we'll find out here.
Yeah.
Cool. Lovely stuff. I'll let you kind of plan your way around that if you are happy.
Yeah, I'm good at that. I'll get that all sorted.
Cool, lovely stuff. Worst case, I might head off to the south, try and get eyes on what's happening around these windmills, and see if there's anything happening within this area as well. Trying to kind of speed up a little, speed up things maybe a tad, to at least give us a next objective as well.
Yeah.
Cool, lovely stuff. I am on your net, so I'm listening in case anything does go wrong. But yeah, otherwise, break you guys off as and when you see fit. I'm gonna start heading off south and get some eyes out that way.
I'm switching, watching southeast.
Vehicle heard south.
Yeah, agreed, mate.
Oh, hello.
Alpha Pulse.
Didn't even fucking see you there. It's that fucking camo. There we go, I'm past. Crossing barrel.
Engine stopped.
Yeah, I was just going to say, did it not pass you, Crawford?
No eyes, bud.
No eyes here either. Don't believe it passed though, yeah.
section, we are heading off to our southeast. Please keep eyes out in the fields to your northeast. I'll brief you up when we get on to the next compound. Over.
Roger. Section, step off bearing 127. Prepare for road crossing. Changing bearing 125.
Huts across, Watts.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, forgot to say. My bad.
Okay, halt here. Sonny, you and Hut just go a bit forward, see if you can get anything eyes off to our northeast. Crawford on me, over.
Roger, move in. Yeah, fast movers. Currently northeast fast movers were.
Currently have fast movers off to our northeast, over.
Roger that. Out.
Right, fields facing to our northeast currently stands as empty. Not seeing anything in particular. Just moving slightly south to get better eyes from that direction.
Right.
Understood.
We advised the fields to the north seem empty as well.
Okay, let's pull it back in, reform the section and we'll continue on.
Right,
Was that
explosion southeast?
Yeah. I think that might have been artillery. Yep.
Right, Hurt, rejoin the section.
Roger, moving.
Artillery heard, Romeo is okay at this time, over.
Roger that. I have placed marker down where I believe Artie may be from my current angle. Confirm whether you think it's around that general angle for you as well, over.
Yeah, from the looks of Underwood's marker, possibly from that location.
Yep, we believe that is the rough location, over.
Roger that, good stuff. We will send you guys in bulk there then after primarily scanning that northern side field, over.
Roger that, moving.
Send again, over.
One of my elements have potentially been spotted. Stand by for further input.
Roger that, if they need to either pop smoke and pull back or just pull back straight away, over.
Already on it, just waiting to see if follow-ons are following them.
Roger that. Additional, we've also found artillery on our position. If you have been spotted, they may fire. I'll update
Just be
you if they
advised,
do.
to our east there's a factory there. I am not seeing any eyes on movement in that area.
Say again, over.
There is a factory there in east, roughly a kilometre away. I am not seeing any movement in that area.
Understood, over. Caesar, halt.
806 from this current position.
Okay, section form an ARD on my location, over.
Roger, I'll watch northwest.
Vehicle southwest.
Eyes out east.
Listen in. Myself and Caesar will be pair 1. Wolf and Crawford are pair 2, and then Sunny and Hut are pair 3. I'll give you your tasking in a second. Over.
Break. Vic, possibly coming from the RT location, currently southwest, sounds like it's heading west.
Roger that, be advised, MBT just rolled past me, possibly that, I believe it's heading towards RT location, over.
Yeah, I got a tiny glimpse of it, don't know what it is.
MBT.
Ah, shit again.
Okay, section, listen in. Pair 1, which is myself and Caesar, will be heading to the triangle marker 1, and we'll be trying to get eyes off to our east. Pair 2, you will head to 2, and you will try to get eyes on the artillery position. Pair 3, you will head to, you guessed it, marker 3, and try to get eyes on the artillery position. Everybody understood? Over.
Roger.
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 Okay, section, move off to designated locations. We'll reform here. This is the FRV. Over.
Rog. Wolf, we've gone to it.
Just remember, avoid contact.
Yeah, roger that.
Rog.
I have currently split Romeo into 3 pairs. 2 are getting eyes on the artillery. Another one is just getting eyes off to the east. Over.
Roger that, good stuff. Out.
Right, be advised, MBT is still hanging around.
What's its location? Over.
No visuals, just audio, currently coming from the east.
We have audible of a possible MBT off to our east. Over. Fast jet, fast jet.
Fast mover going from east to west.
Yeah, travelling west.
Not currently in contact, but it's getting very, very busy.
Roger that. I'm getting roughly the same. A lot of fast movers and MBTs moving around my position. Do what you can with what you've got for the time being. Over.
Yeah, Roger. No.
Pairs, confirm you're at your location.
Crawford and Wolf at location, just trying to get a better position.
Sunny and Hut in location. Currently, one infantry person in the building, in line with me.
Okay, if you see a target, mark it up.
Yeah, be a mark now.
Watch, we have a warehouse and 2 hut buildings at the guest party position, but we cannot see inside in it.
Okay, just move up and down that ridgeline, see if you can get eyes inside them. Over.
Roger.
One time's out, you gone off.
Be advised, artillery has been fired.
Certainly sounds like it's coming in the direction
if
of
you
the
can
warehouse.
help.
We have not been spotted. Additional, one of the areas that we're looking at appears to be a training area. Also a lot of activity there. Might just be on exercise.
Do we have eyes on that artillery piece?
Artillery's more likely firing
Negative.
towards,
It's currently
front
seeming
lines.
it's the far east-south side of the area.
Watch, can we push further southwest beyond that road crossing of marker 2?
Say again, over.
Can we push further southwest across the road from marker 2?
As long as there is nobody watching that road, you are to move.
Roger.
Right, Watts, me and Hut are pulling back. Ground isn't good terrain for us to hold position.
Understood, over.
Unfortunately, mate, we can only see the warehouse, we cannot see beyond that.
There's also a windmill.
Yeah.
I've seen.
Right, on my marker, on my position, current 2 times enemy in the building, steering, facing northwest.
172 to. Okay, so it is that lot over there then. Anything up there? No.
Watch, we are just going to cross back over the original road, push further southwest down the tree line, cross over for better eyes for you, mate.
Understood. We're trying to get eyes on from our location onto that compound. Over. Just checking, we have not confirmed the artillery presence at that location.
Negative, can't confirm.
When me and Sonny got close, it sounded really loud, so I'm assuming it's there, but yeah, can't confirm it.
Confirmed 2 times infantry presence at that location, but cannot confirm the artillery presence. Over.
Roger that. Is there any potential for us to move across the field off to our northeast to relocate? Over.
I'm just investigating that now. Over.
Roger that. Keep me updated. Out.
This is Romeo Charlie. I'm currently at grid 156, break 057. The fields to the northeast appear clear. No sign of enemy presence or enemy observers onto those fields. Over.
Roger that. Have you got any eyes into the compound rough grid 064057? Over.
Confirming grid 164,057. Over.
64057. A firm on last grid. Over. That was also the wrong net, but yeah, that one.
We have limited eyes on the compound from our current location. However, there is a tree block approximately 300 meters to our east, which could get better eyes on. Over. However, it is open field in between. Over.
Roger that. Do you believe there may be a possibility to skirt across the field off to the north to try to get closer towards ERV? Over.
Watch, we cannot go any closer, but there's confirmed infantry within the building, we believe, where the Arctic kind of compound is, mate. Can't get any closer.
Okay, stop pulling it back to the RV. appears to be possible use of field if we wish to move to the ERV. However, cannot confirm that there is definitely no observers. Over.
Roger that. Okay, I will come over to you, get eyes on, and make a plan from there. Out.
Okay, Caesar, we are going back to RV3, over.
This is not really effective proof, by the way.
Yeah. Section radio check.
Good check.
Agent jammers.
Yeah, potential jammers in the AO.
We've got potential jammers in the AO. Confirm understanding, over.
Roger that. Audio on your last. We'll mark up. Out. Radar. Actually, would it be radar?
Section, move off from RV3 location towards marker for pair 1's observation, over.
Roger, on the move now.
Roger, guys, watch out for the radio jam though, in case there's troops there.
Yeah, radio jammer seems to be connected to the building to our south where the potential artillery is coming from.
There may be jammers in the operating area near us, so just be aware that you may have
do we have confirmed which building it's on?
Yeah, Roger.
Negative. No confirmation on the exact building, but it seems
Roger,
to be
could
affecting
be jammer, could be distance.
in
I think
the
you're quite a big
range
distance
of
away
the
from our
buildings
location, over.
on the road.
Yeah, Roger. We'll keep eyes on.
I'll mark it on the map.
Pretty hard work.
Roger that. Out from last. Out. Well, that was a shit comm. What the fuck was that? Oof. Gentlemen.
Sorry, Sonny, I put a marker there just to say there was one times infantry in that building. It's probably going to interfere with your marker.
Right. Be advised, audible heli from the distant south, audible Vic coming close from the southwest. Yeah, Vic is coming towards us.
Roger, belt buckles.
One times NATO Humvee looks like. Yeah, travelling northeast.
Right, how are we going to do this? I don't feel confident enough to do that.
Right, Scar Staten. What? Yeah, it seems like the enemy are definitely using NATO vehicles as well. So I'll keep a note of that. That the enemy do have, in fact, NATO supplies.
Alright, guys, let's get an ARD around.
Yep.
Yeah, section. Make sure
Right.
ARD all directions are being looked at.
Thinking
east.
We want to try and get over to the
covering
ERV.
east to north.
This general area seems to be relatively marked up to what we can physically see.
Caesar, you got
My
northwest?
plan is to try and find out what's happening here now. And ooh, bloody hell. And potentially off into this forest as well. Try and find out what's here, especially helping out Romeo, sorry, Juliet over here. So I'm thinking if we're able to somehow skirt across this field without having to go all the way back and then up past our landing zone, we can at least start getting some eyes out to the north as well as this area here as well. As it seems like there's a bit of a hill in the way here for us. My thoughts are potentially pulling back towards this road and then trying to see if we can squeeze across here. It looks a bit like there's a couple of trees along here maybe, or if we can, maybe across here depending on what these walls are.
Yeah, what we can tell is pretty much all those fields have definitely on their southeastern and northwestern sides are hedge. There's quite a few hedges up there. But yeah, you're going to have to get pretty much on top of that ridge line to be able to see into that kind of town compound.
Yeah, that's kind of why I want to also see if we can get over here to see what's happening in this little town here, as well as here. So if we are able to skirt over to the ERV somehow, we can start doing that bit there. We'll give here a go. If we need to, we'll pull back.
Yeah. Yeah, but I believe we should be able to start with...
south.
The only thing is, large amount of heli patrols is it's going to be a bit risky when we're out of the tree cover.
Yeah, would agree. We'd have to try and find the biggest, thickest bush at that point, and go from there to try and basically get our way across.
Sounds like it's travelling southwest.
Yeah. I'll brief them up and just let the point man know that take the route that has the most tree cover.
Yeah, I mean, while we are moving, we can potentially try and get eyes in this town, or these buildings.
Eyes
try
on
and
heli,
maybe
currently
a bit closer. These look
south,
like they may be
flying
hedges as well,
southeast.
just not heavily marked. We'll have to literally take it by eye and by ear as we move.
Yep, I was just going to say we just move RB6 to in the actual wood line to allow us more flexibility.
Yeah, righto. Move it to there actually.
Okay. I'll brief up point and let you know when we move.
Roger.
Oh, here he is. Yep. So you're aware?
Crawford, you got eyes on that?
So I've got eyes.
Negative, mate.
It's currently east going north, it looks like.
There is no way we can easily cut off them on RB2 and try it that way. But let's try RB.
Section prepare to move. We will be likely crossing open terrain, so keep your heads on a swivel. Out.
That was to me.
Raj.
That was to me wrong.
Stepping off to 80.
Oh, I tell a lie, my fucking net was... never mind. Out. A dickhead.
Changing bearing 310.
Yeah, just be advised with that heli, just try and keep eyes if it is in the vicinity.
That's not bad actually. Get the tree cover all the way up there.
Section hold.
Maybe up that way, but then we get stuck there. Fuck it.
Heli is now currently southeast. Eyes on north.
Heads up, it's a bit closer now.
Yeah, currently in a circle maneuver, it seems.
Yeah, seen.
Doesn't look armed, looks like a person over.
Okay, we are moving back up to RV2 section, and then we will cut across from there. Over.
Rog.
Roger that.
240. Changing bearing to 85. Changing bearing again 302.
Yeah, the wood last man.
Hello.
Changing bearing 310.
Belt buckles.
Crossing.
Belt buckles, boys.
Heli's coming for a third pass. Currently northeast.
Help. Circling round towards us.
Rog.
Pushing back off southeast.
Okay, section move.
Stepping off 315. Prepare for road crossing.
Keep eyes on our heli to our southeast, mate. Just
Roger, trying to push trees again in the way.
On exfil us, because our patrol route we could potentially just lead through a friendly checkpoint.
I've asked it a few times, didn't get a concrete answer. Wait one, I will inquire again. Over.
Bearing due north.
Roger, that failed the response, then we will just aim to potentially use the air checkpoint.
cover the northeastern road for Wolf to cross.
Roger, covering.
Watch, we still have the other boys crossing the road, mate.
Underwood's crossed.
Yeah.
Roger that.
Right, last
yeah,
man
we'll
over the
inform.
road.
Just also be aware that checkpoints may also have enemy eyes on them from their side.
Yeah,
so
the heli again.
potentially
Heli
crossing is
east.
not a good idea. We'll inquire and go from
Belt buckles.
there. What's his name? Sunray, Papa 1-5, Miss Trevor.
So,
Papa 1-5, just confirming what exfil planning, if any, over.
you do have a civilian helicopter that's on standby if you want to identify
Recommend
HLS.
we move in
you'll
prone
be able to
position
fly
a minute.
there
It
and
seems
pick
to
you
be
up from
hovering
street
east.
location. Either that or you can index in the field.
Papa 1-5, Roger, last, just confirming, is crossing over on foot through DMZ bad idea or a possibility, over?
It's the most mental idea I've ever heard of, to be fair, because the DMZ, I know you wouldn't have seen it on Thursday, but there is friendlies on one side, enemies manning the other.
Section, we're moving off.
Papa 1-5, yep, thought that was the case, just wanted to make sure anyway. Roger that, on last, out.
2-0, keeping us a small tree line, although it's not perfect. Yeah.
Juliet, 0.
Yeah, it should be safe to go back into crouch at the rear.
Be advised, DMZ is non-negotiable on a pass. Too many both friendly and enemy assets on the DMZ to cross over safely. Only two options are to exfil via civilian helicopter or to index infield. Over.
I'll be honest with you, I'd like to see if we can get out of this unscathed, so I would like to exfil if possible, but it's up to you.
Roger that. Give me an update when you are happy with scouting everything that you have got to do so, and we will either plot a single pickup for you guys and then my guys, or stagger them later in the evening. Over.
Roger that. We're just finishing up on POI 3. We may be able to leave POI 4 because it's going to be in view of checkpoint Charlie anyway, so we should have intel from there. That leaves one more potential POI for us to look at. We'll then potentially look to rally with yourselves from there. Over.
Roger that. My manoeuvre of the guys is to potentially move them over towards the ERV and then from there go close to POI 5, so I may be able to assist there. We link up and then send out all together. Over.
Roger that, then. So should we say plan of attack is for once we're finished up, we'll both just move to the vicinity of POI 5 to look to relink there. Over.
Yeah, sounds good. We'll update you as and when. Out. Send it again.
Go in front.
Rog.
You good, mate?
Yeah, I'm just getting under wood in front of us, in front of me.
Rog, good work.
He's such a keeper.
Okay, we got a road crossing just ahead.
Being engaged.
Which direction?
Southwest.
Bit by century close. South.
Contact
50.
outside.
Oh shit.
Okay, section PO left.
Smoke's out, withdraw.
Roger, hut covering.
Section peel left, let's get to RV5, they're back in our direction of travel.
Rog, understood.
Be advised, enemies are danger close to the south additional. I believe we've got potentially a autocannon maybe engaging us. Out.
Okay, let's double time it. Let's keep moving to RV5. They're back in the direction we were in.
Heli speed deployed.
Heli.
Fuck. We need to get out of here. Like last week.
This is RV5.
Right, what's currently section divided?
We are looking to step up from our current position in 5 minutes.
Yeah, we can't pull back to you because we had to cross over thing and get engaged again. So we're moving to RV5. Wait, when we approach there, we'll plan to regroup.
Heli.
08 firm, be advised we're currently under contact, trying to break contact now. Help. Right, we need to get out of here. Pronto to RV2, we'll have to fucking skirt around and go LZ Romeo on a double time.
10 seconds, back inside, keep coughing.
Just to confirm, where is your heading to RV2?
Again, RV5. Which is back over the contact zone.
Confirm section is heading to the LZ, over.
AFM, RV2 through to LZ and we'll swing around to ERV from there. Help.
Okay, give us 2 seconds. My side, the call sign, we currently cannot move back to your location. We'll try plan a route from our location, over.
Rog. Wolf Balbuckle's heli is currently landing on the last engagement zone.
Also got the heli landing in west danger.
Roger.
Enemy infantry heading towards the chopper.
Crawford, keep an eye.
Hold on.
No visuals.
Yeah, enemy seems to be getting into the chopper. Yeah, seems we got spotted when that heli was circling. Seems like they landed currently 6 pods. They are now redeploying into that heli. Right, heli's taken off and is currently heading southwest.
Okay, sees a halt here. Let's see if we can assess.
Eyes on, it's landing again.
Rog.
What's it's 272
Never
from my
mind.
position.
Moving off, it looks like a medical one.
Yeah, currently traveling northwest. Change course to southwest. Right, Hut Wolf, we're going to double time back to the section.
Roger.
Oh well. It happens.
Sonny, just confirm what you're doing, over.
We are currently heading to RV5 to regroup.
Understood. We'll hold at this position. Over.
Rog.
Wait, why are they going RV5?
Being engaged.
They've been engaged again.
Wolf, break contact, keep moving.
Yep, moving.
Yeah, enemy seems to be well positioned southwest in the tree line.
Smoke out.
Sonny, push further right, mate. You're further right to get to us.
Yeah, got your location. Recommend we start prepping to move.
Charger 1, says ID rear check over.
Yeah, good check. Over.
Good check. Up.
ID rear check, okay.
Be advised, Underwood is still at our previous position, but... Oh well.
Underwood, sit right over.
Heading over to you. Thought we were moving over to RV2 to break off into the trees.
Zero, this is Juliet, message on.
It's believed that enemy forces are currently located at RV2, so the decision was made to abandon that RV. Over.
Roger that, we'll move to you. Apologies, send the last little bit of that message over.
Were you able to get away from that engagement? Over.
50A firm. The forces basically got exfilled themselves, so we are clear of contact at this time. Over.
Right, section Kazam.
Additional, if you reference the map marker that I put down, or that was put down by my element for a potential LZ for extraction.
What's green?
Yep, sending green.
Roger, I will have momentary look moving towards an RV point, and as soon as I arrive there, I will
green health,
check and make sure
ammo.
Roger.
Need to repack.
One, Kazam report, over.
Go for it, over.
8-1, Kazam stands, green, amber.
Roger that. We are going to need to get out of this position as quick as possible. We are very in the open, especially after that contact. Expect some reinforcements to head this way to scout, so we need to start moving off to the ERV ASAP, over.
Rog.
Yeah, we are currently just scouting the route across because it is very open. No longer than a minute tops. Over.
Never mind, Underwood's somehow quite up.
Okay, section, let's move off bearing 032.
Caesar, how's the terrain out there?
Open.
Juliet 0, be advised, potential LZ position looks good. We will assess the location when we arrive there to make sure that it is good and suitable for helicopters, over.
Roger that, 0. Advise using that as a general RV to relink all the elements up together anyway, over.
Yeah, let's focus on moving quick and getting across this terrain before reinforcements swarm our location.
If there's any compounds over there to make sure that that's all good.
Back green on mags.
Yeah, Roger, Juliet out.
Caesar and Crawford, you will be with me. We are bounding to the bushes 079, and then basically Delta follow on. And done.
Yeah. Delta, I want rear security facing southwest.
Roger. Hut facing southwest.
Charlie, let's move it.
So assist occupies on that western road heading that way.
Wolf, if you want to keep eyes on the western road, mate.
Western road? It's only a northern road.
Oh, northwest.
Okay, we're at the bush. Move.
Rog. Guys, move now.
And we'll move.
Yep.
Let's go, lads.
Right, Delta in position.
Okay, Delta move.
Rog, moving now. Right, Delta set.
Charlie set.
Delta on the move. Delta set.
Charlie set.
Delta on the move. Last
Fake
man in
section, we're just going to
bushes.
follow these trees for now.
Rog.
I swear these bushes are dangerous.
Alright, Hut watching southwest.
Charlie set.
Rog, Delta on the move. Infantry spotted west on the road.
Let's keep it moving.
Yeah, they're tracking. Infantry seems to be an infantry size section.
Yes,
These fucking bushes.
Charlie, you're about to cross, so follow on when we're set.
Raj. Delta in position. Watch out rear security, mate.
Raj watching southwest.
Charlie set.
Delta on the move.
Caesar, take us straight to the ERV.
Right, section step off 025. Searching bearing 345.
Right, tack on, mate.
Go.
Making markers.
Sorry, I was just waiting for Underwood.
Raj.
Changing bearing once across the road to 015.
Cross him.
Crossover. Last man over.
Roger out.
Be advised, RV7 southeast and RV8 have been created. We'll go and use them to scout them to locations. From there, we'll plan to move towards the LZ location south of there. Over.
Section halt. Caesar collapsing on me.
Juliet, Zero, message over.
Go for Juliet.
Be advised, your maneuver to the potential LZ is pretty choppy with a lot of open territory, especially with a lot of forces near that location. It is up to you if you want to create an LZ near you to get out more securely. Over.
Yep, just sort of route.
Roger. We're next to a site, so it may not be possible. We may need to take the long way.
Zero, Roger that. Worst case scenario,
section we are moving off to RV7 and RV8 or
the
two more
cut fence
Recces
marker
for
could be a
potential
possibility.
section move.
Your discretion, over.
Roger, about the cut fence marker would mean us doubling back on ourselves and we'll be covering more or less the same distance to get there. I think we'll persevere. If needs be, we can move an RV closer. Wait one out.
For a road crossing. After road crossing, continue on bearing 150.
Yeah, last man over road.
Zero Juliet, message on.
0, send over.
Confirm exfil will be via civilian helicopter. Over.
A firm, either that or index in the field. Your discretion, over.
Roger, just wondering, with it being a civilian helicopter, what are the chances of them looking to engage it with SAM sites? Over.
Potentially low, but will inquire. Wait one. Oh. Sunray, Papa 1-5. Message over.
On arrival to RV7, form into an ARD, and I will allocate each
Juliet
buddy
Callsign has found
and
AA
team
in the
their
area.
respective observation
How twitchy do we believe the enemy combatants will be to potentially shoot said vehicle down? Over.
We certainly don't have any intel to say that they've been pretty loose with their AA. I think if you've got a civilian helicopter, you should be alright, but you never know.
Roger that. Beware, Sunray has said that they're not very loose and go get them with the AA at the moment, but at the same time, you never know, ever.
Want an ARD around here?
Hold on. Send again over.
Say again, last over.
AA position. Oh, sorry. Enemies have not been known to be very trigger happy with the AA missiles or AA guns at this moment, but you never know.
Like watching the way we came, northwest.
Roger that. We'll err on the side of caution. We'll continue to make our way at least to RV4, reassess from there.
What? Send that message over again, please.
Roger that. Just be aware that, as I said, there is a lot of open ground that we've been shafted in, and it looks like you may have to deal with the same if you go to RV4, over. Yeah, sorry. So we're scouting, so you can hand it over to Watts. Little compound there that I'm currently marking, and there's also a little compound here that we can also have a look at as well.
Buddy pairs are as following. Myself and Crawford are 1, Wolf and Underwood are 2, and then Sonny and Hutt, you are 3. Pair 2 confirm.
Rog.
Confirm.
Hello, I'm just trying to. Where's the fucking markers? Oh, there's one. There's 2. And there's 3.
Right. Positions are located. We will patrol 2 as a section, and then each pair will drop off when they arrive at their observation points. Understood?
Rog.
Roger.
Okay. Stepping off, bearing 2, 3, 0.
So ID, this is Juliet, message over.
ID sent over.
Juliet, be advised, potential LZ for R element marked in grid 192-043. Get eyes on, just confirm the 5 or.
Okay, pair 1 dropping off now, pair 2 and 3 head to your locations.
Rog. Raj, breaking off, heading to
ID should be
observation
workable.
point 3 now.
Just terrain is falling away from us there, so maybe you have to go a little bit west, but it could be workable. Over.
Roger that. We'll look to move to that LZ now, and then away further from yourself. Out.
ID Roger will still civilian helicopter now and head towards LZ. Out.
This is pair 1. You have eyes on 1 times Park Vic with driver bearing 242 from our position. Marking.
Right, Sunny and her arriving on observation post 3.
Be aware, just in front of pair 1 there is a truck that looks like it's been dismounted, but there was an enemy that has just run to the southwest of it.
Raj, shots.
Southwest.
Go prone.
Already on it.
Watch,
Right.
is that vehicle empty that you've seen?
Section status.
Last seen it had 1 person. Pair 1 is good.
2 is good, I assume.
Yep. Right. Anyone knows if those shots was heading towards them?
The truck is now empty, guys, so I'm assuming that they've maybe seen something out here.
Raj, those shots may have been aimed at Hut.
Hey guys, I spotted a vehicle transport before I got engaged.
Yeah. We're breaking contact. We are going to withdraw southeast and then peel to the west.
Section, move to RV8. Don't want to stay here long if we've been compromised.
Sonny, we gotta move east.
Yeah, Raj.
Sorry, northeast.
Yeah. Me and Hut is going to hold our current position as you guys make it to RV8. We're going to see if any movement is heading to RV8's location.
Anybody got any eyes on how many infantry were in the compound?
Negative. Possible 2 weapons discharged. So 2 plus enemy in that compound.
What Juliet to say is ID message.
Understood. I will record it when we get to RV8. Over.
Raj.
Underwood, this is Romeo taking contact from compound. 2 weapons believed to be discharged from enemy forces, moving to RV8 at this time. No casualties sustained.
Roger that. Once you arrive at RV8, try and get some decent distance locations to scout from. Believe we may be getting spotted due to closeness to these compounds. So yeah, just try and back it up just a little bit if we can. Over.
Understood. We will do as the terrain allows us to.
Roger that. Help.
Right, I have eyes from my location on the enemy Vic. Currently still in the same position as last.
Sonny, Team 1 are at RVR8.
Rog. Right, guys, if you're at RV8, I want you to form an extended line facing northwest a minute until further orders are given.
Roger.
I'll take rear guard for the time being.
Rog.
Facing northwest.
From my current position, I am not seeing any eyes on any infantry, so possibly in the occupied buildings.
Hello, ID, this is Juliet Messenger.
ID sent over.
Be advised, we are 500 metres out from New Market LZ. We're making no way now. Should be their figures for you, over.
ID, roger that. I'll wait until you are reaching the
Okay, listening. Current plan is to move to we'll move to observation point 1 on the town. From there we will assess if there are further viable observation points that are not too exposed. Sonny, confirm.
Rog, understood. Me and Kat will be making our way shortly.
0, send over.
Juliet, be advised, we have actually made contact with the resistance.
Yeah, heading to our one now.
And we have a potential source of further information going forward.
0, cracking stuff. Give me breakdown later on as to what information you've got, and I'll hand it up the chain. Over.
Yeah, roger. Out.
Be advised, approaching your location from the west-southwest. Help.
Hello, ID, this is Juliet. Be advised, arrived on Juliet LZ.
Okay, section at RV, we'll be stepping off to observation 1 now. Step off.
Step north, 146.
Right, currently got eyes on some of the entrances to the town by Ob 1. Currently appearing empty at the moment.
Understood. Any further observation points identified?
At the moment, negative. Ob 1 will be covered by a large factory building to the south. Vehicle herd coming from the east. Vehicle herd east on the road.
Understood.
Approaching observation point 1.
Rejoin.
Roger, moving. Zero, this is Juliet. Be advised, all call signs on board. Exfil in the area now. Out.
with me.
Already on you.
And fire, boys. Vehicle hailed southeast.
Crawford and Wolf, hold here for 2 seconds. I'll brief you up in a second.
Be advised, looks civilian.
Any more description on that vehicle, mate?
Red Land Rover. To the east.
Seen how many occupy the vehicle?
Look like one, maybe more.
Raj.
Underwood, this is Romeo.
Now, though.
Taking
Close to OP1.
3 times bods to corner of road located at grid 167059 to get observation off to our southeast and onto compound located at grid 168059. 2 bots are heading off to the northwest of the town to see if they can gain further eyes inside, as previously designated observation point is blocked by buildings. Over.
Roger that. Happy with the plan. Proceed as you need. Up.
Underwood, this is 8-1. Be advised, civilian presence in the town. 1 red Land Rover with a civilian in a blue shirt occupied as driver. Over.
Roger that. Confirming civvy.
Land Rover has moved off into the town.
Rog, yeah, can confirm. Is civilian. Currently bearing southwest on my location, which would be the northwestern side of the town. Over.
Roger that. Believe this may be a factory, so enemy combatants may not be here, but just to be safe, we'll double check it anyway, with the best ability that we can give. Out.
Be careful. Land Rover has stopped.
Roger. Belt buckled.
On your belt buckle, keep moving northwest until we're out of sight, and then we'll cross over.
Roger.
What, do we have a scrapyard behind us?
Say again?
Literally bearing 60, we have a scrapyard behind us.
Vehicle's moving again.
Rog. Vehicle is heading direction east.
Looked like a possible militia member, maybe? They had some sort of helmet. World War II looking one.
Say again, did you say there's another person in the Vic?
No, driver looked like he had some sort of M1 helmet or some shit on. Maybe a militia member.
We're pulling it back. Can't get eyes onto the compound in great detail. However, from brief observation, appears to be unoccupied. Over.
I'm currently just dropped off your other team.
Rog.
You're going ahead and come pick up.
1-5 at this time, negative.
Right, what's from
we
our
are
current
potentially too close
location?
to
The town
positions to be
seems
picked up.
empty. Cannot proceed
If
any
you
further.
are able to hold
Otherwise,
off
we'll be in
for
open terrain.
potentially 10-20 Sierras, Mike's even, I will get a HLS set.
Yeah, we're gonna start pushing back to your location.
ID order.
Red Range Rover or Land Rover stopped right outside the building we were looking at.
Rog.
Last man crossroad.
Okay, let's hold here and wait for the other two.
Explosion here south. times explosion south.
The potential LZ, so gonna have to hug the wood line at the edge of. Actually, there's no wood there even.
Could that be mortar fire?
Potential
Sounds like
plan
fire.
of
Yeah.
change for LZ. Wait one.
Roger.
Yeah.
Probably off to the north, if anything. IED 1-5, Mr. River.
Sounds like it's coming from the compound east of our current location.
1-5, confirming, do you believe rough grid square
Southeast, maybe.
167 break 068, quite close to ERV marker, would be good for pickup, over?
Hut, rejoin with this section.
Roger, rejoining.
IDA from IQ ingress from the south, just map of the earth, followed by MSR, and then drop in, pick you up, and then rip back straight back out again. Should work, over.
1-5, A firm, if that is the case, stand by doing final checks of this town that we're currently at, and we'll be breaking off, over.
ID, Roger.
Right, where's he gone?
He's a really sunny, they were just looking into something up ahead there to the east.
Roger. Hold on. Romeo, be advised there are friendly militia that are in the area, potentially what is causing the explosions if they are fighting the enemies, over.
Yeah, heard. Be advised, it is a civilian with a shotgun. Looks like pigeon shooting at the compound east of our location.
Roger that. If that is the case, sounds like location may be friendly. Then potentially no targets to be spotted. There is a new HLS that is marked as potential HLS north of us. We'll head to there, get pickup.
This hut just took a shot from southeast?
Yeah, the civilian is shooting in our current direction. We have not been spotted.
Roger.
Let's break contact and start moving north. Get out of here.
Yeah, section.
Crawford, lead us off north.
Yeah.
Yeah, roger that. Step north, boys, bearing.
IED 1-5, Mr. River.
Bit card.
Crawford, let's step off.
1-5, be advised, we are breaking off from RVR 8, heading over to potential HLS now, if you want to start leaving, over.
ID from coming out.
Back. 0-0. The back where the building is. Sonny, you good?
Yeah, just checking on that Vic sound. It seems to have disappeared.
Changing bearing to 000.
Rog 000.
to take a guess and we're heading up to the potential LZ mark?
Correct.
Let's try not to stray any closer to that road off to our right.
Roger.
Nice.
Change up here and then 334.
Well, that's not as wobbly as what it used to be.
321. Change that to 321.
And there. In actual fact, there. Be advised, helicopter is currently on its route in. It will not be here for at least 2 more mics. Hold up at the edge of the tree line and await for him to arrive. Over.
Understood. Over.
Then change 284.
IED 15, Mr. Over.
Okay, section we will be halting at the edge of the tree line as the helo is a couple mics
Once
out.
are be advised, Marco has been closer to our moved closer to our tree line, so it is out in the open for less time, and we are less spotted.
Yeah. Heli south.
37.
Explosion south.
Bearing 352. Contact straight ahead by the sounds of it.
Yeah. Shots fired north as well.
D.5, message over.
I do believe that was a heli going boom because I don't hear the heli noise anymore.
15.
Hold here or
Yikes.
push right to
Out.
the edge.
Yeah, hold here. Let's form an ARD.
Right, digging positions.
Just be aware I am suffering a desync at the time.
Roger.
Heli that just got taken out.
Yep. Just trying to find out if we got an exfil or whether we're holding here until we get rescued, basically.
Right, section ARD hold. That was our heli that just got taken out. Eyes wide open, guys.
Roger, Hut watching southwest.
Northeast.
Sunray 15, Mr. Trevor.
Should we dig in for possible prolonged...
15, be advised. Our asset exfil has
the train where it's
taken out.
Roger.
Requesting new orders. Over.
Actually, Crawford. Yeah, we'll take the west. Thank you.
Hey, Watts.
Send.
I'm going AFK 1 mic. You want to take my position real quick?
Yep.
Roger. I'm watching south.
Zero summary.
Send over.
Yeah, we haven't got comms from the ID call side. potentially the 06 Northing is the edge of the no-fly zone. They might have been engaged as he's entering the zone. Make your way to EHLS, please. EHLS. And
wait one Querford.
ELHLS, sending my guys there now. Up. Right, update.
Okay.
We're moving down south again to the EHLS, which is where we're going to get picked up. We believe where we currently are is on the borderline of the anti-aircraft fucking territory. Where did he get taken out? He got taken out around there somewhere.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, keep going.
Yep.
I'm gonna com. Sunray 1-5, Miss Trevor.
Sorry, sir.
1-5, be advised, I believe helicopter asset was taken out of roughly the open field to the southeast of EHLS. Do you want us to move into previous location in the field south of there, over?
Yeah, you've got a marker for EHLS. Just get yourself there. We've got a plan.
1-5, A firm, on the move now. Up. Yeah, we're good. We'll move over to EHLS and exfil from there.
Yeah.
Crawford, see observation point 1, there is an EHLF on that location. Take us there. Over.
Can you repeat that, sorry mate?
At the observation point near RV8, you will see a EHLS marker. That is where we're getting exfilled from, if you would like to take it over.
Yeah, roger that. Stepping off, bearing 179.
Heavy asthmatic walking simulator, here we go.
That is too fucking true. Alright, ladies first.
Gentleman just before.
Wolf. Sonny.
Yeah, move in.
Smoke seen in the distance, was that the original heli taken down? 168. They're in 168.
Yes, potentially that's our heli.
I'm assuming we're not checking for survivors.
Heat brown bread.
We do not need to investigate the heli crash. Over.
No, we got no comms from him. Assumed dead on crashing, I guess.
Understood. No. No, we are not investigating the crash site.
Roger that.
Keep eyes peeled. Potential enemy could be converging on that crash site.
Roger that.
Summary for 4-5.
Send it.
You got 30 seconds to get to that EHLS. Get moving.
Roger, double timing it now. Up. We need to double time. 30 seconds till EHLS is lifting off.
Second double time, it's now double time.
Roger.
Crawford, up.
Change bearing. Bearing 202.
just bearing 174. Let's get to the HLS.
Just bearing 155. Are we holding? Or are we straight out?
Yeah, let's hold.
Yeah, Delta's going to secure the east side of the HLS.
Sunrate 15, be advised on location, awaiting helicopter. Help.
ETA on helicopter, over.
Just awaiting response now. Help. Something tells me it's going to be an index.
Right, heli here, coming from the southeast.
Heli heard coming from southeast. Is that friendly or enemy?
Believe that should
no,
be our
as it
ride.
stands.
Keep eyes out though, just in case.
Helicopter in sight.
Red helicopter.
Repel it.
This will be our ride as soon as it lands. Jump in and yeah.
Okay, let's see section, let's get on board.
Man in.
Get all aboard. Get all in.
Bombard. God knows who that was.
Sucks to be him.
Yeah. Trying to respond to your calm and I slowed down one wee bit and his energy went, yeah, dead.
Friendly territory.
Not just, well, yeah, we are dead, but we've got to apply them.
Seems to be
We're high down again.
Never been so happy to see German.
So you realise it's Northern German.
Yeah, I'm still Polish. Never really know.
Fair.
Cool, just now.
Welcome back,
Yes,
everyone.
How do?
Good.
Lovely stuff. Right, let me go and debrief with Mikhail.
What is up? How Jones go?
Peaceful for the most part.
That's the thing, we don't know.
You what? What don't you know?
We don't know how. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to assume it was from fucking. What was it? Where was the fucking potential Archie location? And they sent out a fucking heli that circled us 3 times and must have dropped an infantry section off and followed us.
We've got a full fucking Slamag report to give you after this as well. So
Fantastic stuff. Cool.
Yeah, Sonny, we got contacted as well.
Yeah.
Tiny bit. Yeah, 3 rounds fired in the general direction of us. And we're like, yeah,
We had a civilian pigeon shooting at us.
right, lads, shut up listening.
Cool, gentlemen. I hope you all had a good evening tonight. Oh, fucking hell. Can you hear me now?
Whispering still.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Yeah. No.
Hey, fantastic. Fuck you, Chumley. Fuck you,
Use your
yeah,
outdoor
you.
voice, you fucking pussy.
No. Right, gentlemen, thank you for turning up. I hope you all had fun. I do not know whether McNab would like a actual debrief from each of you, just to kind of see how the evening went from your perspectives, for him to be able to improve or fuck up our lives later on in the campaign. Otherwise, yeah, fantastic stuff. Thank you again for turning up. Good numbers for the mission, and I'm going to stop waffling. Feel free to disconnect and meet me in junior ranks. Mikhail, do you want to debrief me with your bits now?
I think maybe to get all of the Pathfinder ICs down into the Pathfinder's channel, just if there's anything additional to add. But yeah, we've got quite a bit of information that we can pass on. So
Cool, lovely stuff. Then if that's the case, all non-ICs feel free to go to the junior ranks, and I guess McNab will, if he wants to, hover around and get some information from you guys. Otherwise, ICs, I might need to drag you to the Pathfinders channel, but we'll figure that out. Gentlemen, thank you. Enjoy your evenings.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Thank you for your service.
Was fun. No, thank you, Vladimir.
Yeah, thank you, Vladimir.
Cool.
Vladimir.
Right, let's see. Okay, cool. You can just move into here. Right, so
Bro, I can't get out of my fucking head since I heard it.
That's not a theme tune for the campaign.
And away we go. There we go. Cool, gentlemen. From the guys in fucking, where were you? Juliet. Would you like to go first?
Rossi, you've got the report.
Yeah, I'll send the report in now. Just do it the same way that we normally do the debriefs. Right. Yeah, so we've done the full Slamag fire. So this is what we're deducing from the things that we've seen out on the ground. We did mark it on the map. I hope that's been saved.
Yeah, I've taken screenshots of them.
Sweet, no worries. Yeah, so what we're deducing from this is there's a battle group minus in that AO. The reason we're deducing that is just the amount of different things that we've seen. So they had motorized, mechanized, armored infantry, the fucking air assets and everything within those objectives that we were looking at. So that's why we're taking there's probably a battle group spread across that whole area that Romeo and Juliet were operating in. We looked at different things. So Nita Russell we met a resistance member called Vladimir. He basically gave us a little bit of information at the bottom. He's got his phone number there, possible enemy locations. He also gave us a little bit of intel on how the resistance is working. So essentially, it's brought down to localized commanders. There's a high concentration of enemy in Nieder Russell, where we took from that is potentially a command post. It's not too far away from the DMZ that it can't be influential, but it's not too close that it's going to get targeted straight away. So that's something we took away from that. Kasane, as we were passing that, we noticed there's a heavy amount of enemy armor, SAM sites, there's air assets there. The thing we're taking away from that is it's potentially a staging point for them to push straight across the DMZ, possibly moving through CP Charlie down to Rodelheim. But that's just obviously a possibility. Locations for these, sea markers on the map were marked up everything that was seen down there. Their aims, occupation, potential mobilization. We did notice in a POI 3 that they seem to be doing quite a bit of training, so that led us to deduce that there might be some kind of recruitment of local population going on there. Which further on from that, the so what is there might be looking for a long protracted war or intent to seize further ground. Methods, recruitment, fortification, regular patrols, standard patrols seem to be dominating the ground and pushing things out there. The morale seemed like they were sort of semi-professional in certain areas. They did have patrols out, they did have sentry positions out as well. However, in other areas near the training ground, we came across fucking no one at the back gate to that. So maybe that company or whoever's there is just fucking lacking. Or possibly because it seems to be recruits that are getting trained there. The aids for that, freedom of movement, we came across Leopard 2s, T-80s, ZSUs, SAM sites, mechanised assets, fast air and radio jamming. The radio jamming was more from your side, we didn't really come across it on our side. The robust logistics train that you see there, we've seen a couple of MI8s flying in with, one MI8, flying in with cargo. So they're definitely getting that cargo from somewhere. Something clearly is set up. Due to the part of the equipment that we've seen, so the disparity between it, I didn't put disparity in there because I can't spell it. The disparity between the equipment, so we came across, like stated before, T-80s and fucking all sorts of different things, ZSUs, shit like that, meaning that what we took from that is they might be getting some kind of funding from some kind of outside source. I don't think they'd have much of that lying around, so it's probably been funneled in from somewhere, i.e. Russia, potentially. We didn't see any night vision, however, that doesn't mean a lot because we didn't use it either, even though it was the middle of the night. As you can see, my deduction from that is we don't own the night. Dawn Assault's probably the best course of action if we were to go that way and just rely on our superior soldiering skills. Ground, as you can see, undulating, not too high in certain places. You can't get eyes on, but other places you just really, really can't. The southern side, considerable low ground, so I wouldn't advise any kind of assault from that direction, just because they will have the higher ground looking down on us. And then at the bottom, yeah, just the fucking big Vladimir.
Yeah, with that, just that last point there, with a potential resistance contact, from the conversation that we had with him in op as well, that is potentially going to be a contact for us to get in touch with further resistance commanders by way of contact through checkpoints. Depending on general civilian freedom of movement through them checkpoints, it may be beneficial for the resistance to try and stage meetings with us through them, send representatives through them as well. But we do know from the meeting that we've had with them that they are on our side as well.
Cool.
From what he said as well, it seemed as though he basically offered to fucking take us back across the DMZ, or what did we call it? The street.
The strip.
The strip. Yeah, that's what it's known as now. The strip. So maybe that could be future operations for Pathfinders. Instead of taking the helos in, we could potentially get brought in by the resistance. Give us
working with the local resistance, I think, is going to be beneficial going forward. So yeah.
Okay, cool. And just to confirm as well, obviously, I think you said it during the operation, but local resistance, weaponry, Soviet tech, or
block, yeah, mostly.
Yeah.
Potentially just taken from enemy.
It's like bolt actions and shit as well. So.
Okay, and general, I'm guessing from the scouting that you were doing as well, I'm guessing like a bit of mixed kind of gear from the enemy as well, both what looks like German as well as Russian.
It's leaning further towards Eastern weaponry from what I can see, from what I've seen. But there was a decent mix in there.
It seemed very dependent on the sort of company to battalion level.
Yeah. Primarily, we noticed a disparity between motorised and mechanised assets, as well as their air cover. A lot of their air cover seemed to be Eastern, apart from a few like logistics and medical helicopters, which were Western. So there is a massive kit disparity across the whole AO.
Okay, cool. Any additional bits from your side then?
Don't believe so. I think we've covered everything then.
Wonderful stuff. Obviously, Sonny and Watts, I was with you, but do you want to add anything in for them guys from our side?
Yeah.
Go on, Watts.
The only other thing is, I think on our side, it probably was more a platoon plus verging on company level occupation. They weren't so much focused on training, but more domination of the ground. But apart from that, I don't see much else. Apart from there's literally nothing else that I can see apart from the fact that that side is a lot weaker, but they're focused on dominating the ground and on the aids they've got a high readiness QRF as well, so indicates they've got a good D2 structure, and that any assault there will likely be like pretty quick reinforcement. That's it for me.
Cool, Sonny. Any additional pieces from yourself, mate?
Yeah, it seems that Juliet has got most of the areas where the enemy aircraft were coming from. We encountered 4 fast movers coming from the southeast, heading northeast. Also spotted 2 Mi-8s as well, moving along with that. Did come across 1 American Humvee, so a NATO vehicle has been spotted that the enemy seems to be using. Weaponry rise, seems to be the standard Eastern weapons, AK-47s, etc. We did get contacted, so the response with that seems to be some type of Russian unit, as once we did get contacted, we got separated. So me, Hut, and Wolf, we had to go a different direction from the rest of the section, and we observed them land to pick them up. From the looks of it, heavy Russian uniform, armor. NVGs did not see, however, these ones that did respond to us with fire, they were more heavily armed than the ones we encountered in the buildings marked on the map.
What's our map called? Just while I'm looking through
if you go to maps and
I think it's Kursk or something, isn't it? Or Kursk?
No, Tanis.
It's asking me to sign in with Steam, which I'm not going to do.
That's the password down at the bottom there.
Right, okay. It's like I said, the only option it's given is me to sign in through Steam. I don't know if there's another way to do it.
Yeah. So you need to sign in through Steam, but just use the I created an Inkcore account on Steam.
Oh right, okay, got you.
And your request is 7 Papa 66 Bravo.